Hi kid, welcome to our show. So today, as promised, I'm making shepherd's pie. Yeah kid, shepherd's pie. So I already got some things started before I turned on the program. So I got the grass-fed free-range lamb. I got that chefing up in the pan. I pre-boiled carrots. I got some mushroom gravy. I got butter and herb potatoes. I'm going to use that. I got the Smithwick's ale, and I got a some cheese I'll put on top too. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna come back. All right. Okay, I'm back. Back again. So the meat's browning up. I'm going to put some thyme in there. We'll put a few sprigs of fresh thyme right in with the meat. This stuff's great. Smells so fragrant. Ugh. I love fresh herbs. Fresh herbs are the best. So the meat is nearly cooked at this point, and I'm gonna... Alright, so some of the other ingredients that I've got today, what I'm working with. Point you down here. Sorry about the movement. I'm gonna use a little tomato paste. I'm gonna use some Kerrygold butter. That's B-U-T-T-A-H butter. B-U-T-T-A-H, yeah, butter. Butter! That's the way we say it in Boston. Okay, and I got an onion. That's about a half of a sweet onion. And then we got the Smithwick's Red Ale. And like I said before, the gravy. And probably going to use a little bit of the chicken bouillon too. Kick it up a little bit more of a notch. But basically that's where we stand there. And then at the end, when I put the potatoes on, when I throw it in the oven, I'm going to put cheese on top of that. What? In with the potatoes. Probably some on the top layer and then some on the tippity top. But so when my meat's cooked, I'm gonna try to I'm just gonna remove the meat, and I'm gonna paper towel out most of the fat, because you don't really need too much fat for this dish. And then at that point, I'm gonna start the onions with a little butter and the beer, and we'll take it from there. Alright, I'll be back again. Okay, so we have the meat browned up. I've removed it from the pan. I'm just going to simply use a very high-tech gadget. Call it a couple paper towels. And we're just going to get rid of the excess fat. There's still a little in there for things to cook. So, alright, at this point, I'm going to transfer the onion. we'll get that started. In with the onion, I'm going to put the thyme back in so we get the flavors. The meat will go back into this mixture as I'm doing this, but we just want to get the onions started. I don't know if you've ever had Kerrygold butter, but this is the best butter ever. And we're just going to use a small sliver in with the onions. Don't take a lot of butter. We don't have to put the whole thing in. Julia Child, she'd have put the whole thing in. And I had a cup of wine for her and a cup of wine for her. And all right, I don't want to bore you. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit shorter, so I'll be back. Okay, here we are. I'm back again. Oh my God, if you could smell this. You gotta get smell-o-vision, I'm telling you. Oh, it's beautiful. It smells gorgeous. Alright, at this point, we're gonna put some tomato paste. So we put about that much, not a wicked lot. Alright, so we're going to put the tomato paste in there. And Smithwick's Irish Radio. And deglaze this pan down. And I put probably half the beer in there. This isn't going to be the big long cooking method like we did the other day with the Irish stout stew. And we have a jar of gravy. And I'm going to put some more of this I'm going to put some more chicken bouillon mix in here. Not quite using the whole pack, probably about half a pack for this whole dish. Save that for later. That's too high. A little sip for me. Alright, let me pull this off real quick and see what we got going on. Okay. Oh man, that smells so good. It smells so good, so good. Alright. I'm going to let that cook down a little more. And I'm going to be removing the thyme. And pull them out and stick them on a paper towel in a minute. This dish is ramping up to be right up there with the last one, I'll tell you. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Letting that reduce down a bit. Pull it off the heat now. Something about these fresh herbs, they just oh, they kick the flavor up so much. Alright. Because I'm going to be putting the meat back in, and it's going to be hard to get to picking out these stems. If the leaves fall off, that's fine. Matter of fact, you could even peel the leaves off. I might do that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pull these aside and pull those aside. Oh, that looks so good. Man, if you had smell-o-vision at this point, I'm gonna put the meat back in. And when I cooked, I just this was like one of those square packages of meat, and I just kind of cut slices. It was still a little frozen, but I want the meat to be big chunks. I want chunks. Nothing worse than having like ground up stuff. It's just, we don't need that. So break these up, return them to the pan. And lamb, you don't really have to like burn the crap out of lamb. You know, lamb's a good, it's a good meat. So breaking these up, like I said, rather large chunks for me. You can do it any way you want if you follow along. This is stuff that you can do at home, in your van, camping, wherever. You could do it at the beach. Nothing I've done has required anything other than, although I'm going to be baking this, so you're going to need an oven. You could do this in a Dutch oven as well. Because what I'm going to do, I'll show you when we get to that step. Alright, so I'm going to put this. Put this mixture back on the heat, and I'm going to put a little more of that and a little for me. Yeah, I thought I was going to only use half the bottle. I used probably 3/4. Okay, so heating that up. I'm going to pause this and come back, but I'm going to add the carrots and the gravy, and I'm just kind of stir it up a little bit. I'm going to pull off some of these leaves and put them back in. Simple, and then I'll bring it back at the point where I'm going to, this is what I'm going to cook it in. Just the aluminum tin cake pan with tin foil in it. Cake pans, cheap. I do a lot of my cooking in these, in the oven. No dishes. I just pull out the tin foil and I'm done. Which I don't even, just pull it out and it's already done. Okay, but the next step. Alright, I'm gonna pause because I really don't want to make a long video. Alright, bring it back at this point. So I've added the gravy and the carrots, and I'm gonna put back on the heat. I'm gonna let that reduce a little bit. And I gotta make potatoes. Alright, then I'll be back. I didn't hit the button. Alrighty. So now we have our potatoes done. And we have our meat and carrot mixture and gravy simmering away. I'm gonna call it done right there. And ooh, I'm gonna put this in the pan. I got a feeling I got too much here, but that's okay. I'll put it in the container and I'll make another one another day. Not a big deal. Beautiful. Oh, oh, it smells so good. This meat and these onions and oh, the lamb. Right. Couldn't help it, I had to sneak a bite. Delicious. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna be making two. This is too much. Alright. I got some containers, I'll contain that up. Oh, that's dreamy. Oh, delicious, delicious, delicious. Okay. So at this point, these can go back in the fridge. And then I got a couple of cheeses. Put that one on the top. This one I'm gonna put in the middle. Just a little bit. It's just stuff I got left over. Using stuff up. Sometimes it's good to throw your leftovers inside of a dish, and then you got something even better. All right, and then we take our potatoes. And put the potatoes on top. I'm more used to cooking at home in a house and having leftovers than I am cooking in the van. Even though I try to keep things more small, the portions, sometimes I just forget and think I'm still in a house. You know, leftovers on this is kind of hard to. I mean, I could heat it up in the oven, but it's not like you are in a house. Anyway, enough out of me. So we'll just spread the potato mixture over the tops. You know how to make shepherd pie. Alright. And we'll even draw a little four-leaf clover in it. I don't know if you could see that. Playing with my food again. And then the next step is to just again, just some leftover stuff, using it up. That is really not much cheese. Alright, and then at this point, Alright, at this point, we're going to put her in the oven. And we're going to leave it in there for about 40, half an hour, 45 minutes. And then we'll be back again. Bye. Hey, folks. We're back. Jesus, oven worked good. I gotta say, Camp Chef oven. This is one decent oven. We are at 425. I've had this oven get up to 550. Yeah, I'd say she's done because everything was cooked before we put it in here. That's what we got now. Oh boy. That looks good. Oh, it looks good. So, me, I ain't got no spatula. Pretty much my spoon is my friend here. So we're gonna, we're just gonna pull some out. Oh boy. Yep. Oh, this smells fantastical. Oh. Super duper hot. Oh. Man. I tell you what, that Irish stout stew, that's my favorite dish now. This is, man, I haven't made shepherd's pie in forever, and I usually use, the American way, doing with the ground beef and corn. This is the way the Irish do. That's how we do it. And it tastes so much better that way. Yes. I got me a Polar Beverages orange vanilla water. And I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. Thanks for joining me today. This episode of Cooking in a Van. Because you can cook in a van. You can cook in a camper. You can do this in an RV. You can do it at home. If you live in a home. This is my home. I love my home. I love cooking. I love sharing it with you. If you like the video, right down there at the end, you're going to have like and you're going to hit the subscribe button right there. And then over the corner down there, there's a little bell thingy. Click on that and that'll tell you the next time I make a video. Thanks for watching.